What up, Hayden? I just sent one. What do you mean? Oh. I clicked on opponent. I hope that's okay. Crowd pattern.
Welcome to New Orleans and Yeoman Stadium.
I did not know that Tulane was in New Orleans. I thought it was in Oklahoma. Yeah, I realized. What's your coach's name?
Hey guys, Kentucky's head coach told me pregame he is so pleased with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer.
Hugh Janus is leading the Wildcats out.
Exactly, but he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Guys, back to you.
Ben Peterson. Yeah. Your kicker?
25, no attempt at a return. They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And man, you don't have to be a great play caller to give that guy the football, right? Like, feature him. The offense goes through him. You've got to love this running back, and he just finds a way to make those chunk plays like he just did. Setting the tone.
How does that even work?
Sometimes the defense, they need to see you for a second so they realize how fast, how powerful, how good you are.
Yeah, and the defense said all the right things.
Dang.
This game.
So can you just not get them to come to your school?
Be the more physical team. We're going to make them one-dimensional. Well, you just got to run down your throat early. Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the face. So for this defense now it's time to show up. You got to bow up now and start doing something about it.
Second down, they'll go to the air.
Oh, come on.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense,
that's crazy.
How do they play it today? I love that start, man. Coming out aggressive.
Still, though, that's impressive.
Playing like your hair's on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
What are we doing?
Incomplete. They had the screen all set up, and he couldn't hang on to the ball.
Yeah, third and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
Just too far.
And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. Offense in a bunch formation. Looking for space. It's McClure. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Where did you go with Deeb last night?
Close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the
what is that exactly?
And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire.
I feel like pinball would be the most fun of them.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the
My
ground.
linebacker has autism.
Coaches
Both
look
of
at
them.
this stat every single football game. How do you execute on third down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's
It's just like
what he did. The right spot,
like
breaking
Chuck E.
on the
Cheese for
football,
adults.
being physical, setting the tone in this football game.
Slips through the line. Can they catch him? He just about took that
The
one
punter
all
got that
the way
swagger.
to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. Here comes the Kentucky offense out onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back.
My running back
Get
is like my
race a
whole
little bit.
team.
Just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4.
Minchie is just not that guy.
He's run out of
But my
bounds.
wide
He's
receivers
got out
are
to
also
move the
just not that
sticks.
guy either, so. There's one that has 91 speed, but everyone else is just kind of like buns.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Baxter. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
Looking to throw on first down. Looking for the score. He makes the catch in the
I did
end
not think he was
zone.
going to catch that ball.
Touchdown, Wildcats.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a
See,
team
his
and a
throws on the
wide
run
receiver,
are either like
the ability to know
4
where he's
yards
gonna be,
like
the
deep into
action
the
of
stands
football. That's what
or
makes a nice touchdown.
right on the ball.
The chemistry
And
between
there's
these
just like
two
no in
guys has to be
between.
great when
He either
you're
just
going
misses it by a country mile or it's like on the spot.
Might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And no
But I'd rather
defense
take an
on
away
the
game
turn. They'll
in
start
Tulane
this drive
than
at
at
the 5.
oh, what was it? Where did I play last week? Kyle Field. That's what it was. Texas A&M. It was rough.
They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Picks up a useful
Is he hurt?
5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard
Who's
line.
hurt?
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
That's actually really great.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. Maybe some room here. He'll be stopped at the 40.
Dang, I bruised his ribs. That's crazy.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Carter says go Tulane, American supremacy in the chat.
They'll ride the hot hand. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
To the air on 2nd down. Makes the grab down the middle. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 40.
Carter says that he can't hear you, but to give his
QBs,
well
when they see
wishes.
these zone coverages, man, some of them panic, some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Tulane right back to the line.
Everybody loves those trick plays, man, those misdirections, but the problem is when you stay home and you play the play really disciplined and sound like this defense does, you knock
That is a
it down.
crazy
A lot of
name.
times,
Zion
play it
Chris
off,
Gremlin.
put the offense in a bind.
must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. That can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often this game.
Who's the backup? Ah, classic.
This defense has the ability to get pressure on the QB from the edge, and I don't necessarily
That's real.
Defensive ends,
Every quarterback
linebackers.
on Kentucky's roster is just kind of mid.
And they come off the ball. That outside linebacker showed you his speed right there.
Not able to pop the big
I thought about taking it. If I had seen an angle, I was gunning for it. I'll be honest. Well, I didn't press triangle because what happened to Sager, like he pressed triangle and it made him hurdle, and he like came down at the 1.
They'll start on the ground with CJ Baxter. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the
Well, I switched on too late.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15.
That's fair.
20-yard
I have
runs
not
just
figured that
because
out
of the
yet.
body blow effect.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Gilmore. At midfield, he's got room.
I don't think that's the fast one. Considering he got hawked down.
A lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Hey, next year though, we've got a guy coming. I'm like 1 week away from locking him up.
Wants to throw it again. Fires deep toward the end zone.
Oh, run to the ball.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
This drive will open from the 15. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Lewis.
When you run your slant route and it's against man-to-man, one thing you know you're going to get is hit. When that wide receiver catches the football, slants don't open up wide open. Linebackers are going to be there, safeties are going to be there, so you got to be able to take that hit and hold on to that football.
The Green Wave with plenty of options here on second and short. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism.
Is he the one who's in right now?
One-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
Wants to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete on the right side. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Looking to fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second.
Hey, you're higher than Carter is on the American standings. Yeah, just like in the play show thing, it showed like your conference.
Had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Net third down pass.
That's wild from the game.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now, setting up fourth down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously, the defense, the big reason for that. But if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive.
That was lucky.
Successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
On first down, it's Baxter again. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Across the 20,
Oh, what a hurdle.
out of bounds, right
That was a user input.
edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
Self-glaze,
Excellent
self-glaze.
throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it from the red zone. Complete. And just a short, safe pass.
Was that supposed to be his route? I don't think it was.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football.
I'm reading the
That's
coverage.
why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why
It's
he
news
seems
to
like
me
he's in a great
from the
rhythm.
announcers.
Back to pass on second down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Effective
The Carter King
offense
special.
leading the way here and
Oh, that's
establishing-
blocked.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. He's got it, and he can go with it. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive.
Is there a way to avoid
And the
that?
finisher, an 18-yard
Or is it just like,
touchdown throw.
it just can happen?
And it'll come out to the 25. No
Did I
attempt
not
at a
time
return.
my, what's it called, my field goal good enough?
The green wave offense makes its way onto the field. They've gotten very little done on
The
their
wear and tear
first
is
3
pretty,
possessions,
like-
hoping this one will be more productive. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
That was the
He's
CPU.
knocked down, but
I don't get
what a
credit for
play
that.
to come up with the interception. The Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. He wants to start this drive with a pass.
Oh, that should have been
This
pick.
will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being
It should have,
physical
yes.
early in this game. Putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Oh, they're after him. This time it's complete. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
Well, it's a nice job by the tight end there. He's patient. He fights his way through all the traffic in the middle of the field.
I thought I was going to get laid out.
Easy completion for the quarterback.
Pulls and fires complete.
Oh, come on, buddy.
Connection
1
takes it
yard.
to the 11.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground. That's not the first time they've seen that route.
Wants to keep it in the air. Back open in the middle. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. And so you got a guy who makes a play downfield like that. How anxious do you think they're going to be to continue in man coverage?
Yeah, I don't know, Reese. They're going to need a plan. They're going to maybe want to think about more zone coverage or maybe even bracketing this running back if he decides to come out of the backfield.
It's complete.
I got to get stats. I'm sorry.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Can't have Will Sager's guy win an MVP or Heisman, whatever the hell it's called.
You do. It's early, but
His running back is leading it.
right now. Everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Bro, I'm not even putting that much power on it. How am I kicking that far?
Fielded in the end zone. It's Lucas. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return.
Versus Duke.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here.
Oh.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. This offensive line has just been unable.
That is my
to keep them
one-star
away
player.
from
I think on the entire
quarterback. Now
team.
it's second and long. Back to pass. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
And I thought it was a good job by the quarterback, really seeing the drag.
They
route
give out
start
NIL.
across the field.
That guy
He
needs
puts
to
the
give
ball
some
pretty
NIL
much
to
on
continue
the
to be on the
money.
team.
You got to make that play. You got to make those catches to get this.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. You talk about being handed a chance on a silver platter. First and goal from the 3. Run in the red zone. It's Baxter. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater.
First down and goal. I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Touchdown, Wildcats! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out.
It's a good thing the CPU has it, because I did not. I think I missed 3 hit sticks in succession.
They can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. Run inside. It's McClure. Got enough for the first. And the big
Shifty.
gain, and they've got it on the 46.
Nice job.
That
getting
motherfucker will
outside,
die on the
right?
field.
Those
Get out
running backs,
there.
They get on those tracks. They run outside. Now they're in the open field. It's so tough. Those safeties are flying down. Try to get an angle, but you could tell the speed sets him up, makes the big play out to the left.
To the ground. He's got it again. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now second and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get blood.
The substitute is a higher overall.
You know the percentage.
Why is
It's usually
that guy
better first down
in the
than
first
running the
place?
football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with second and 1. Using his legs, it's McClure. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Running inside, it's McClure. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be second and 7.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through.
Touchdown, Tulane.
Good route.
Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
You got to wonder if that's going to be the play that changes the momentum in this game for the offense. It had been tough. They were up against it here early in the game, but the quarterback now starting to find a little bit of a rhythm. Really nice touch and throw on that touchdown. And here we go. This might be the play that gives them
Oh, I didn't know you could even go off sides.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the result
In
of
Madden,
that last play.
you just kind of like hold R2, and then once it like snaps, you can actually move. But
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25.
I guess I haven't used the D lineman, so I had no idea that was a thing.
They'll start this drive going to the air. The sure hands, it's Miller. Oh, he's got some space. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end.
Oh my God! Stay on your feet.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot.
I did hit X.
Stringing some first downs together.
Unfortunately.
Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And the Wildcats come to the line.
I think that's probably why he avoided that tackle so well.
Hand off for Baxter. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5.
I did not realize I had a minute.
Gotta
hurry this up.
He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Finds his man, it's Rodriguez.
What a tackle.
He's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. The Wildcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. In the red area, it's Baxter. Finding some room. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. Fires into the end zone.
Run your route, gosh darn it.
As he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And I'm not surprised they're letting
yeah,
him throw the football down here.
I should have.
Like, that dude's been really, really good, and you can trust him. They trust him in this offense.
For those passing touchdowns, they count for so much.
Pass, breaking on the football and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Makes the catch. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Kentucky right back to the line. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal.
Oh my God, what are we doing?
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Finds his man, it's Lewis. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Finds his big tight end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle.
Oh, come on, buddy.
Incomplete, and 1 second is left. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on
Man,
that.
2 interceptions. That's rough.
The second quarter, that means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys,
I didn't throw an interception. I'd thrown one interception all year, and I've doubled that in this one game.
We begin with a look at Wisconsin taking on the number 17.
That is a small victory. That's a massive victory.
Nittany Lions. And it's the Badgers who finish off the victory to get to 4-1. They led this one at halftime. They held off a second-half comeback attempt. This group has to be feeling good.
The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. They'll open the second half on the ground. Picks up the first down. He's into the open.
That guy's gone.
Here now a look at some other games of note.
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Green Wave.
And I love the way they just came out in the second half. The passing game, it was a little...
That guy for American MVP.
Right? What did they do well? They ran the football. They come out in the second half, Palmer, more of the same. They didn't abandon it. They break
that is
the long
tough.
run, and they cut into this lead.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? For them right now, the key is scoring points. Can't keep turning it over. They were turning it over, throwing the football, so let's run it. And after gashing him
maybe that was enough for him to stay for another week.
I would just keep
Or be convinced for another week.
regardless of what the defense does, and see if he can break another long one.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Pulls it in. It's Baxter. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
And, man, this dude has been a weapon early in this football game. They just keep finding it. And the matchups are a problem. You want to put a linebacker on him, he's too fast for him. Continues to make catches, continues to chew up yards. You might want to think about putting the safety.
Oh, catch that ball. You're going to get hit anyways.
With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Guys, things are starting to get intense down here on the sideline. The turnovers have been the story of this game, and it all starts with this defense. After that last interception, they came to the sideline, and the guys keep saying, let's keep eating. This defense is fueling this team today and taking control of the game. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Trying play action. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's
Just getting the goal.
short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The Wildcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touchdown, Wildcats. That's the way you finish a drive and
You want me to go for 2?
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air. And
I guess it'd be time up by
5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
3
They want to
scores.
see if they can score the deuce.
I don't know.
They'll run it with Baxter. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass.
Number 91, set to kick off.
And it'll
Is there a different like touchback rule in, or is that just the NFL? Yeah.
The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown.
It all is
You're at
confusing.
least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in
That is a
this one,
huge knockout.
they need
Why
to
are
get
you
back
celebrating
to
in that guy's
football.
face?
He's gonna
You
have
did
to
nothing.
get really pre-snap, David, making
That
sure
is
the right
crazy.
looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quick.
131 yards, 8 rushes. That guy is cooking. That's fair.
This offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores and fast. That pass not close as he
You got to think they're going for it.
Trying to deliver it and it'll bring up fourth down.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
Well, at this point of the game, in the second half, down 3 possessions, you're not punting anymore, right? Every fourth down you're going to be going for, regardless of where you are in the field.
You got to think it's time to put in the white guy.
So they're going to play call accordingly. That time, they had a better play call on. They execute. It's just been that.
All right, we may have been predetermining the throw there.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off play action. Fires to the right. Got it. Can't quite cross the play.
If I had $1 for every time these retards come down at the frickin' like 1 to 3 yard line. I have like $4 in this game alone.
Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They want to throw it. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky!
I was dead to rights.
Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Catch in the middle, it's Lewis. At the 45 on his way.
I can't make the open field tackle, but somebody else can.
Yeah, I think if you're on offense right now, you're thinking, I don't know if our defense can stop them. They couldn't do it the last drive out. We're down a lot on the scoreboard right now, so we need to score touchdowns every time we have the ball. That was a big play for them, but they got to cap this thing off.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they
I don't know, because I don't know how to handle the blitz as well.
Looking for space. It's McClure. Could be an alley. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
And man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the hill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Lewis. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Here comes Tulane after picking up the first down. He goes right back to the air. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble.
That is so lucky.
Finally, but boy, he was
Also gay. I don't think that he had possession of that.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
They'll start on the ground with C.J. Baxter. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. And you wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
Unloads to the right. Hits the open man. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Wildcats come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. He lofts one down the sideline. Pass is batted down, knocked away, incomplete, and this linebacker in pass coverage is up to the task.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game.
Might have a chance. Makes it past the marker. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
That's so real.
And obviously this offense has had their way.
I just run backwards until the AI defenders catch up to him. I can't make an open field tackle to save my life.
This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares.
Uh-oh.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
We got to stop throwing to that guy.
Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And this guy's just never been able to get into a rhythm all game long. Whether it's been because of pressure or the defense disguising their coverages, he just doesn't seem right. And as a result, he's now thrown 3 picks in this game.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McClure.
We're going to have a no picks the rest of the season rule.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
I mean, I am blitzing like
Right, you dug
6.
yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
One of you.
Make the connection on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletion.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. Tulane right back to the line. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good.
Holy
You
moss.
see the aggressiveness.
Kind
This
of.
offense is now willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Do I need to call a timeout? Are you holding L2?
Now the Wildcats call a timeout. It's their first.
I mean, I don't care. I guess I could have just declined the
Now
penalty.
we'll leave them
That
with
was pretty
just 2
retarded.
timeouts to
Oh
use
well.
the rest of the way. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. The run inside. It's McClure. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. As they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the 3rd quarter. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down.
I'll never forget in Madden like 4 years ago, just getting absolutely railed by Hayden.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Just absolutely railed.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past
Oh,
the
you
sticks,
killed me
this
one year
defense is
in like
gonna
our little
tackle you
online league that we
inbounds like
did.
they just did on that last play and bleed the clock.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Bringing it back. The 20. And it's going to be a pick six. Touchdown, Kentucky. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams.
I made sure to invite no one to my user games.
They're still being aggressive.
I was like, I think I'll beat Carter King, but there ain't a way, like no way I'm bringing somebody to that game.
He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Green Wave offense makes its way onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse. And the pressure was too much.
Get after him, white boy.
Tulane right back to the line.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the fourth quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
Can't make the catch, and it'll be third down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. He almost had another one. They've already picked off three and just a hair away from number 4 there.
And you got to expect this up.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more.
Low-key die.
Down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense is expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage. Look,
just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And this defense has been flying around. They are everywhere. There's 6 sacks on the day, spreading it around, multiple people coming from every angle. This QB has had a nightmare of a day.
Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled.
Holy, that guy is dying.
They face third down. Trying to pick up a first down.
Hayden said if he dies, he dies.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field.
Going to take a shot. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Listen, with the aggressiveness of offenses and taking
that would be
chances,
valid. That
times,
was.
It's going to put your defense in a hole. And this defense is going to have to come through in the clutch right here because you're trailing. They can't get more scores. They got to get a stop on this possession, and the offense is going to have to do better than they just did.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Here's a give to C.J. Baxter.
Hey.
Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great
I just said this game
to salt this clock away and get a W.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Baxter again. Got a little grass. Got enough space. Touchdown, Kentucky. And they take it in for 6 more points. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a full
I also
start.
turned it on.
And that's another great run for a touchdown by this transfer running back. And we've seen in this game, guys, why they brought him in through the portal to give them.
I probably should have turned it on at halftime. That's on me.
Physicality as well. Now over 150 rushing yards in this game. He's been the star for the offense.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Tulane offense takes the field to open the drive. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Fires to the tight end. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. Tulane right back to the line. They'll send the back in motion. Quarterback making checks. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He's got
Holy!
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
looking downfield on first down. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them.
I think this is a combined, like, 7 interception game.
His second big game-changing play in this football game.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Makes the catch. It's Baxter.
That guy just died.
All
right, we got to take him out. How do I do that?
On that one, and they are rolling.
Well, if you're a fan watching this offense, you have got to love what you're seeing from your new
Can I do that
quarterback.
from without pausing?
The portal was
I
going to be
can't.
a major deal for them coming into this season. They found a really good one. Already over 300 yards passing in this game. And guys, if he can keep this up and he can stay consistent, this offense goes to the next level, and who knows what they're capable of come end of season.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Wants to throw it again, and why not?
Wait, what did you say was the CPU?
Just as he released the pass, it's incomplete.
And that's a good
It's not
stop
that
for this
bad.
defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's going to throw deep right side. Caught. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Going for 6.
It hit you. Catch the ball.
He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
This is egregious stat padding that I'm attempting to do.
Contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit.
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a
He ate that hit.
You probably would quit. You probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing.
I deserved every interception that I've thrown today.
I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't
The greed they speak of in the Bible.
defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8. The snap sets up the throw. Trying to find the end zone. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Trying to surge it in. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
This onside kick is going to go crazy.
Continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take...
Oh, they want the 2, and the holder tries to throw for it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the face.
That's something you take into the next week.
At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory formation.
Yeah, no stress, under a couple minutes left in the ball game, well in hand. These are the ones, Jesse, you like to just run the clock, take a knee, whatever you want.
No doubt. They're going to love watching this game film, too. There's just so many positives to take away from this. And this is the
it was a crazy juke.
That is really going to help this offense's confidence.
I think it's L1.
Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Timeout called by the
Valid.
defense, 27 seconds to go.
He tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket.
Oh, my quarterback's cold. This guy's a fraud.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. They're setting up the screen. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. Defense gets the timeout called. 20 seconds left on the clock.
He already had one block today.
Have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Here comes the heat. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Open space at the 25. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
Moving out of the pocket. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. They get the timeout.
The final timeout of the game.
3 seconds. Officials
Oh,
stop the clock for a timeout.
the second to last timeout of the game.
Remaining in this one, and what will almost certainly be the last snap of the ball game. After this, it'll be a wrap.
Here we go, ready. Booster, booster. Return. Go.
He'll set up to throw. Quarterback now breaking the field. Looking to the end zone.
What is that throw?
Can't quite make the connection as he was trying to
GG's,
pull out
Hayden.
this red zone opportunity. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
No.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep pouring on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the Jimmies and the Joes. This is why recruiting is so important in college football. They just had better players. More physical. They were faster, and it showed.
I haven't noticed it, I'll be honest. Is that like a new change? I'll be honest, Kentucky football hasn't been worth watching the past couple of years. So to act as if I've been paying attention would be a lie. Man, Miller got cooked by Miami. Holy cow. No way, that's not Miller. That's Will Hudson. 52-14. They are the number 2 team in the nation. Godspeed. Man, 4 interceptions. Holy choke. CJ Baxter almost had 300 total yards. He had 115 receiving and 2 touchdowns, and 156 rushing and 1 touchdown. That's wild. He's making 110 NIL. See ya, buddy. You ain't coming back here. I have 85 points left. We may be cooked. I think I'm giving it out to the wrong... not to the wrong people, I'm giving too much. Well, I gotta run. It was a pleasure, Hayden.